Hello everyone, Vicious here, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So in the last episode, we got halfway through Jabu's belly. We took care of a small mini boss, which was kind of annoying because I forgot how to play the game. Like I said, I'm not good at video games, guys. If you're watching my videos and see somebody that's really amazing at these games, well, you're kind of going to be disappointed. Sorry. But anyway, I'm going to script this part right here as well because this guy pretty much just interferes in the whole process of hopping over here. Now, of course, I forget the name of this guy. Yeah, it just escaped my head, so sorry about that. But he's very annoying. Actually, if you don't know what an enemy's name is, you can target it, and Navi will pop up and tell you exactly what it is. It's just, you know, Zelda enemies have some really weird names. So, yeah, also be careful when trying to roll. I don't know why I keep rolling it after every boomerang throw. Because I'm trying to be fancy. But then again, I just screw it all up and hang on the ledge. My mistake. So anyway, that room's out of the way. We're going to hop on this platform and we're going to ride it all the way up. Actually, all the way down. My bad. We're going to ride it all the way down here. And we're going to need a crate. Remember those crates that were sitting at the beginning of this area? Well, we're going to need them now. Because we don't have Ruto anymore to hold down switches. So the next best thing, Lon Lon Ranch milk crates. Somehow they end up in Lord Jabu's belly. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Maybe the dude just got a little hungry for some crates. I don't know. Maybe he enjoys a nice glass of milk. What do I know? So we're going to come down this way, and we got some jellyfish to take care of. Of course, I missed my boomerang completely. There we go. So yeah, we're going to take care of these guys first, because trying to climb up with those jellyfish in a way is going to be really, really annoying. Because all they're going to do is keep floating up and trying to knock you off the platform. And if you're not fast enough, they'll just knock you off and it becomes a hindrance. And also, if you touch them, they just electrify you. Kind of like the Chews in any other Legend of Zelda game. Especially more Link to the Past. Just because that's the game I'm most familiar with and it's the one I like to play the most, so. Yeah, so basically, if you ever touch them with your sword or anything like that, they'll just electrify you. Anyway, another gold Skulltula token for us. Woo. I believe we're actually at 21 now. We should be. Actually, no, we're not at 21 because we have a few more to grab in this episode. I remembered. Yeah. So anyway, that little switch there can be kind of annoying if you don't know how to time it right and then you're not in the right position. So, you know, if you mess up, it's okay. Just, you know, back up a little bit and let loose. So anyway, here is the boss of the dungeon. I like this boss, but for some reason my GameCube controller's Z targeting was acting really, really weird this day. This boss is super easy, actually. It's just, for some reason, I was messing up every possible way. I felt like a complete noob. Then again, I haven't played this game in a while, so, yeah. So, Barinade, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this thing is just a giant floating brain tumor thing, I guess you want to call it. Basically, it's going to latch itself to Jabu. Your goal is to sever its tentacles off of Jabu. And then when you do that, it's going to actually start rolling around, not rolling, but spinning around the room, and you'll have to take care of the stupid jellyfish that he has surrounding his body. So yeah, once you cut all three of those off, the jellyfish are going to stop popping out. Your goal here is to throw your boomerang when you have a chance to. You basically want to hit that explosive fleshiness. That will stun them, and the jellyfish will drop. Your goal now is to take care of the jellyfish before they go back. You're not going to be able to kill them all, sadly. So it's okay if you miss a few. I'm just going to keep getting smacked by everything in sight here because I'm not paying attention. I think I was like a tad bit distracted with doing this boss as well, so that could be another hindrance to fighting bosses in Legend of Zelda. Distractions. And for some reason my Z targeting is just going all over the place today. It's like targeting guys I don't want it to. I'd rather have it to target the guy in front of me and not the guy all the way at the other side. Because my boomerang's not aiming for him, it's aiming for the other guy. There we got another jellyfish out of the way. Another jellyfish out of the way. And if you're fast enough, you can usually get the third one. But you gotta be really, really quick. To expose its fleshy goodness. And finish off this last jellyfish. Ooh, the elusive jellyfish. Yes. So anyway, after that, he'll get to spawn 3 more jellyfish that you have to, well, another row of jellyfish, not 3 more, but another row of jellyfish that you'll have to take care of because that's how he is. Basically, the first batch of them are kind of all over the place. This one is basically all in the same position. So just stay away from them and throw your boomerang until you hit its fleshy goodness. They're right there. You basically have to aim for an opening. It's really hard to hit them, so just keep throwing your boomerang, pretty much. And watch out for that electric beam he shoots out. Basically, every time he's stunned, he's going to shoot it out. We'll shoot it out like once or twice. Usually it's like one time or until he hits you. So, it's like a boss is satisfied once they hit you. You see right there? So they keep moving around, he's going to keep throwing it out at me. Anyway, that's out of the way. Now we just keep throwing a boomerang. And we're going to try to stun him one more time. And then we're just going to mess him up. 2 jump slashes are pretty good. Also, move out of the way because he's going to shoot you again. Basically, when those things flash. I don't know how I got hit there, actually. But yeah, when those weird antenna things he had start flashing, that's the time to move. He's going to electrify you in that case. There's some more jump slashes. All we do is another round of him. Basically, he doesn't like the fact that we're going to kill him super quick. Jump slashes are your best friend in this game. They really are. You see that thing just screwed me up there too. So anyway, after delivering the final blow, he's going to basically start mutating here, I guess, and then explode. And that is the boss of Lord Jabu's belly. It's not a difficult dungeon, it's just a tad bit annoying with some of the enemies. Anyway, we're going to pick up another heart container. That's going to give us 6 of them now. That's pretty good. And Ruto here is a little ticked off at us, but she's also kind of like, you know, blushing there because she's like, oh, I wasn't worried at all. Yeah. Basically, after the scene, she's going to have a crush on you now. Yeah. We were such a gentleman to her that she loves us. When a fish loves a man, I guess? See, now it's a little creepy. This scene always, like, terrified me right here. Basically, she's, like, sneaking up, like, gonna get you. See, we look so cool. Now she, like, wants us. You're so amazing, guys. So, for saving her, we get 1 wish. And you know what that wish is gonna be? Of course, the spiritual stone. And with that, that is the final spiritual stone. We have all 3, and we can head back to Hyrule Castle. But before we head back to Hyrule Castle, we're actually going to make a quick stop. But before we actually start making our way to Hyrule Castle and to the quick stop, we're actually going to pick up a new magic spell here. Now, you don't have to grab this right away. You can always come back here later. I just choose to get it now because, why not? I'm here. So anyway, she floats away. I don't know what she did there, but now we have it. So, for the Zorros, the Spiritual Stone of Water is kind of an engagement ring. Basically, you give it to the person that you love and that you're going to end up marrying. So, in this case, Ruto gave Link the Zora Sapphire, meaning now they're engaged. So, yeah. How about that? Link gets all the ladies in this game. You know, for a man who doesn't talk at all, he picks up a lot of girls. He's really good. I guess they love that mysterious type. I mean, what girl wouldn't want a guy who doesn't talk at all and just talks in Haya? So anyway, roll into this tree and another gold Skulltula is going to pop out. Slash, slash, slash. Now, I do know that we missed out on a gold Skulltula inside Lord Jabu's belly, but then again, I'm not going for 100% of the gold Skulltulas because there's really no point to do it. Trust me, you're not missing anything. So anyway, come up here, blow up that wall there, and then this will show us the Great Fairy Fountain. We're going to need our Ocarina here. And of course, just step in the Triforce and play Zelda's Lullaby. This, of course, will make the creepy fairy spawn yet again. Well, it's a different one this time. So anyway, she's going to pop out here and terrify us again. Now, here's a question I have for anybody watching this. Did anybody like the models of the fairies in this game? Well, especially the Great Fairies. Did anybody like the models of the Great Fairies? I, for one, was terrified as a kid. Well, they just kind of pop out of the fountain. Plus, they're... yeah, they have that creepy little laugh they do, and they're not wearing much. So anyway, talking to the fairy will get us Faor's Wind. Basically, Faor's Wind is a warp point generator thing. Basically, use it once, you will create a warp point. And whenever you use it again, you will be teleported to that first warp point. So it's really good for when you're doing a dungeon, you can try to set up a warp point in the beginning, and then after you beat it, you can just kind of teleport out. You can only use it in dungeons though, so it kind of sucks. So we're not going to really be using it as much. There are some temples that are really useful for it. Because you have to kind of backtrack your way through places. So any place you need to really backtrack, that's a really good time to use it. I never really used Faor's Wind. Like, I don't think there has ever been a playthrough of mine where I actually end up using Faor's Wind. It's just, it's a nice thing, but it's just not something I am very fond of or really find a use for. So there we go. That's Jabu's belly. We're done with Zorros Domain for now. And we're going to make our way all the way back to Hyrule Castle, of course. Also come over here and talk to her. And she's all like giddy like a schoolgirl. Great. We're engaged and we don't even know this. Link is so young and naive, he has no idea what he just kind of accepted. Just going to dive off here with that graceful dive. I give that yet another 10. Beautiful. Beautiful dive. Say, if you want to get out of this place really quick, just hop up the waterfall and climb up this ladder. There's not much else to get here. There are a few heart pieces out of here, though, on your way towards Zorro's Domain. So like I said, I picked up that heart piece that was chilling over there because I just brought a chicken. All you got to do is just bring a chicken with you and you're okay. I was actually going to try to grab another heart piece, but I forgot you need to bring a chicken with you, and it's just really tedious. You basically have to run back to the beginning, pick up the chicken that's sitting there in the circle of rocks, bring it all the way up here, and you'll see like a little walkway over there. You're gonna have to fly all the way down there with the chicken. And when you get up there, there'll be another chicken which you can use to glide over. See, there's no way to really grab it. Another really cool thing when it comes to grabbing ledges, in Majora's Mask, there is a little trick you can do with the Zora's Mask and grabbing a ledge. Basically, equip the Zora's Mask, unequip, and as a kid you will grab on. It's kind of a cool thing. Well, I think it's the other way around, I'm not sure. I forget, but it's a really cool, interesting glitch. So for all the people playing Majora's Mask at this point, especially the 3DS version, use that. Basically, equipping and unequipping the Zora's Mask will give you a little bit of extra height, and you'll be able to grab ledges you won't be able to grab before. There you go. So anyway, we're going to make our way all the way over to Lon Lon Ranch. Well, we have a boomerang now, and there's a few things we can grab over this way. Now, of course, we're going to be going here at nighttime. Nighttime, that's when the gold skulltulas are going to appear. During the day, you're going to be able to pick up a song and a bottle. So once it hits daytime, we're actually going to pick up a bottle. But not in this part. In the next part, we're going to be doing that stuff. And, of course, we still have to return that payment to the Happy Mask Salesman. I think he's a tad bit angry at us. But he's wondering where his money's at this point. So anyway, our first step in the Lon Lon Ranch. Now at night, there's going to be some gold skulltulas around. There's going to be one right on top of the window here. All the way up here. You can either use your slingshot or your boomerang to take care of it. And then of course you're going to need your boomerang to grab it. So there you go. Another gold skulltula in the pocket. We got one more coming up here. Actually, I believe there's one in the tree here as well. So there's actually 3 of them that I know. So run to this tree. Another gold skulltula is going to appear. There might be one or two more here. I'm just not entirely sure. But I do know there's 3. So once you grab that one, you're going to make your way all the way to the back of Lon Lon Ranch. There is a little, like, tower house over here. I don't know what you really call it. Anyway, there's our third gold skulltula. He's chilling in the back of this stable here. There, that's the third one for us. So I'm come back all the way to this little tower house over here, and basically there's going to be a heart piece for us to grab. But of course, not without a little bit of issue. Also, these birds here are super annoying, so just ignore them. That's what I do. I just ignore them. Anyway, yet another block sliding puzzle. Lovely! Thankfully, this one is not as annoying as the one in the Dongo's Cavern. Thankfully. I hate those. So basically what you're trying to do is open up a pathway to the heart piece. So see, you can slightly see it, but there's a hole there. And we're going to push this one out of the way. Come over here, because Link's tiny enough to fit in there. Though adult Link can't. Small Link can. So anyway, crawl in this hole, and there will be yet another heart piece for us. Woo! So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode. As always, have a great night. See ya!
Let's